No lie.
We are.
Hi.
Yeah, well, you could do that, sure. Welcome to One Belly Wednesday. We're actually going live tonight because I have a special guest. So this is Dr. Ashley, and she's our chiropractor from up in Northport. She's Webster certified, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about what makes her drooly about birth. So if you've been following One Belly Wednesday, you kind of get this about me, that one of the things that I'll talk about with new parents and pregnant patients is that I am super drooly when it comes to talking about birth. So much like I love it so much, the passion's so big, that just like drool comes off of my chin. So that's what I mean by that. And so when we're like, those are the kinds of people that you want taking care of you during your pregnancy. Those are the kinds of people that you want when you have your brand new baby in their hands. You want these people who just live and breathe this stuff, not somebody who's just like, oh yeah, of course I adjust pregnant women, of course I adjust babies, because quite honestly, there's a ton of training that goes into it above and beyond chiropractic college. The amount of commitment and work that goes into the mastery of this is just incredible. And so when we were looking for somebody to add into our practice up in Northport, it was on my list of must-haves, which is an ICPA member who is Webster certified and dedicated to going through the certification program. And so when Dr. Ashley contacted me and she told me, about her credentials, I said, "Yep,
Everything.
come on in." And there's also some bonuses as we start the conversation that you'll get about the special sauce that she brings up there to the Northport office that is just going to be unparalleled for all of Southwest Florida. So we're really stoked to add her to the team.
Thank you.
Yeah. So so I got a couple questions for you, just kind of your basic journalism questions, the who, what, when, where's, and why's, and how's.
Okay.
And so tell me a little bit about yourself. What got you into chiropractic?
Well, I'm from Puerto Rico,
Mm-hmm.
so I speak two languages.
Great.
That's hard sometimes. I'm not a chiropractic baby,
Okay.
like most of people are, but my mom was on the care.
Wow.
Yes, for horrible migraines.
Okay.
So, and that helped her a lot.
Awesome.
So what is funny, I wanted to be a lawyer
Oh,
all my life.
wow.
Yes.
So don't get in arguments with you.
Now, my
Fair enough.
mom said, you're not in love because, so it's good. I was actually that day, I was in a convention for the Sotomayor judge.
Oh
She's
yeah,
part
yeah.
of the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Justice Sotomayor. Yeah, sure.
So I was there listening to her. I have her autograph and everything, her
Oh,
book.
wow.
And these advisors
Mm-hmm.
came to me and said, "Oh, out of the blue, because we were there." She's like, "Oh, do you know about chiropractic?" Like, yes, I haven't been treated, but my mom was. Well, this is Life University. The school is trying a leadership weekend that you can go and check the school out. If you want, you can go. I called my mom that same day, and we bought their flights.
Wow.
And we went to life. I fell in love with the philosophy they had, their vision, mission, and I gave all my papers. I was already with a schedule in the UPR of
Yeah.
Bayamon, so I got accepted the same day because all my studying and all that. So I came to Puerto Rico on July.
Yeah.
Went to the UPR, canceled everything, and I was on the flight to Atlanta
Oh boy.
on October 1st.
So you went to go see Jess's Sonia Sotomayor.
Okay.
You're at this convention. A random person comes up to you and says, "You know what? You should be a chiropractor." And you're like, "Okay, I'll check that out." And you loved it. What, like, talk about divine intervention. I want to send that person some
Yeah.
flowers or something because how lucky am I to benefit from that?
Yeah, she's still in contact with me.
Yeah.
Send her all the pictures and everything. She's a
Oh,
really nice lady.
that's super. And she's like inadvertently changed the world, right? By honestly, if people are like that and they're recruiting for chiropractic colleges, I think they know. I think they pick people out for this profession.
Mhm.
There's a thing that they say that you don't choose chiropractic, chiropractic
It
chooses
chooses you.
you.
Yep.
Yeah. And so I feel like that too. You said that you're not a chiropractic baby. You didn't grow up a chiropractic.
Hmm.
I'm the same way, honestly. And my mom actually was who got me into chiropractic too. She had really bad headaches all her life, and
Same for my mom.
yeah, I'd heard about it through her. I actually got really scared as a kid watching her get adjusted, and that's why when you see me talking to kids about popcorn, I play around with the kids while I'm adjusting the adults. That has everything to
Yeah.
do with it. Because honestly, the guy took my mom's head, didn't say anything to me, adjusted her, and you know the sounds that come out sometimes from
Yeah.
people's bodies, right? So I wasn't expecting it. I thought the guy was trying to kill my mom and like start screaming hysterically.
No.
They had to set me in the car in the parking
Oh.
lot because I was
I'm so
hysterical,
sorry.
right? It's a miracle I became a chiropractor, but
Yeah.
that's the thing is it just kind of keeps on popping up in your life until it says, "Hey, this is what you should be doing."
Yeah,
And so you found your way down here.
yeah, with my mom, he actually explained everything because she took me to appointments with her,
Oh, nice.
and he explained everything. He played with us because his wife is Webster certified too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so
Oh, cool.
they have all for the kids, and they explain everything. It was very nice.
So you go through school, you decide that that pregnancy, that children are what you want to work with. What was it that really switched you on about this special population?
Okay, I have a thinking that what chiropractic can do for an adult
Mm-hmm.
later in life after they have been in this stress and pressure for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I just like to imagine like what it can do for a small kid just 1 hour
Right.
being born,
Right. Yeah.
and how amazing the Webster technique and the chiropractic is for the mom,
Yeah.
that she can have that birth that she wants.
Yeah.
And to be able to help with that is amazing.
It's so cool, right? Yeah. You know, the simple way that I had explained to me is as a twig gets bent, so grows the tree. And so
Yeah.
if we can get to more kids earlier on, then maybe we don't have to do the heroic interventions when people were adults and suddenly people say, "Oh yeah, I've had headaches since I was 10 years old. Oh yeah, I've had this digestion things, you know, all my life." And someone says, "Well, why didn't you take them to the chiropractor?" Right?
Yeah, since
Yeah, since you were little.
yeah.
And honestly, in our area, they're really, you know, it's different in different areas of the country. In the Midwest where I grew up, you know,
Yeah.
chiropractic's been around for generations, and so people are used to bringing their children into chiropractors. But in Florida, it's not quite the same.
Same Puerto Rico.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a lot of conversation with families. You know, one on one. It's going out into the communities and giving talks. It's connecting in and you know asking people for the you know the recommendations and referrals. That's all about like the hard work of building a practice. You know, also the other thing too is being able to do social media and creating groups. You guys have a Pathways group up there in Northport, right?
Yes, I think we're part of the Sarasota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're setting some stuff up.
Oh, cool. Do you guys have any events that you're planning coming up?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and Sophia.
And Sophia,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's part of it. So you have to be in the lookout.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you guys are interested, we have a lot of you are familiar with our Pathways Connect SWFL Southwest Florida group. We also have a Pathways Connect Sarasota group for Sarasota County. And so if you want to request to join that, if you're local up there, Northport, Charlotte, Punta Gorda, if you're in even like that group includes people from Arcadia, it includes people from Fort Ogden, all the way up into, like I said, Sarasota, all the way through, because Northport's part of Sarasota County, Venice, Inglewood, all those communities, because there's not a whole lot of people who do what we do for families. And it's tricky too. Like we've been hosting family events, but there's also virtual events you can do as well. We do an adult education event, and know where we do the Zoom calls and things like this.
Okay.
So I'm sure you guys will be able to do that as well.
Love to.
I guess I just have like probably two more questions.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So the first one is, do you have any stories about you know any babies or pregnant women that you've adjusted so far that you were like, wow, that was a really cool opportunity?
I don't think not so far, but I did had I think he was 5 months old.
Yeah.
Well, was in practice.
Yeah.
My school practice.
Yeah.
He didn't want to latch in one side.
Okay.
He was he crawled like in the back every
Yeah,
time.
scooted on his bottom.
He
Yeah.
tried, and getting him adjusted twice a week. He
Mhm.
was there, and the lash improved. The trying to crawl, like the coordination, he was able to in both sides. He wasn't as tense.
Mhm.
So I think that was one of my first babies.
Well, I have to jump in and brag on you because first off, not only you're a phenomenal adjuster, she adjusts me and she's excellent. But we also have some patients that I've had her take care of that are very, very particular about like who they let adjust them. I mean, and these are people who've been on chiropractic care for a really long time, and they came back bragging about you. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you may not know you have stories.
No.
Yeah, you're very humble, but you're very good with your hands. So that's excellent.
Yeah, and I have something that with a pregnant mom, when I meet her for the first time, I always ask if I can touch her belly.
Yeah.
Because I think that's something personal, and
Sure.
you don't want anyone like
Yeah.
that you don't know or trust being in that space.
That's funny because
Yeah.
Jeannie Ohm, she was like my professional mom. She was the president of the ICPA for a long time, taught the Webster class for a long time. She was really specific about nobody when she was pregnant touching her tummy at all.
Yeah.
And so that's great that you
Yeah.
ask. It's like you're channeling Jeannie. That's really funny.
Oh, didn't you? I'm glad.
The last question that I have
Yeah.
is that I know that in addition to the ICPA certification that you're going through, you're also doing some other coursework too. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm doing my master's in human nutrition and functional medicine.
Wow.
And just yesterday, I got a scholarship for a certification in plant-based nutrition.
Is that right?
At Cornell University.
From Cornell?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's such great news.
Just yesterday.
Oh, I really
Yep.
celebrate that for you. How
Thanks.
cool is that? Way to
Yes.
go. That's fantastic. Oh, you must be so excited.
I am.
Man, how lucky are we? Goodness. So yeah, I mean, I'm really stoked to have you on board. I'm really stoked to have you on the team. We've been looking for somebody for a long time. Dr. Jenny she was awesome.
She is awesome.
Back in July of last year, 2019, she decided to open up her own practice up in Clearwater, and she was gracious enough to stay on board through the transition while we found the right person. And boy, do I have to say, I mean, the wait was worth it, waiting for you. So yeah. I'm really, really thankful how all this came together. Perfect fit for our community up there. So yeah, so if you guys are Northport patients and you haven't met Dr. Ashley yet, please come in. Yeah. You got to meet her. She and Sophia are a dynamic duo. Probably the best we could have imagined to take over up there. If you haven't been in the office in a while, I really encourage you to come get adjusted by her. Like I said, I've been adjusted by a lot of chiropractors. I've been adjusted by, every single student that we've had come through, every single associate that we've employed, everybody who's everybody, people who shadow whoever, right? And I have to say that in the chair, like sitting up adjusting, such a smooth technique, very thorough. And you don't know it because it's on camera. Like, although she's short, she is strong. I mean, she can get things moving if she needs to, but she's also super delicate with the babies. I've watched her do that. So yeah, it's a great compliment. So One Belly Wednesdays, what we do here is that we talk about, pregnancy, and we talk about the first year. I wanted to spend some time just kind of bragging on our office, our satellite office up there today. So if you are up in that community, share this video, introduce people to Dr. Ashley. She's fantastic. It's going to be a really great partnership. So thank you very much.
Thanks to you.
Oh,
I'm very grateful.
Yeah, absolutely. I love giving the opportunity. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Take great care.
Good night.